Get out! Loser! You can't even come up with $100,000 for the dowry. Stop dreaming of marrying my daughter. Get lost!
Mrs. Perry, I've already saved up $50,000. Please give me a little more time.
Ryan, let me be honest with you. I've always seen you as just a backup. Now, Mr. Jones is willing to spend millions to marry me. So you, a backup, are useless now. So stay away from me.
Mr. Walker, can I have my salary for this month?
Your salary? Your salary is $4,000. But with $1,500 deducted for 3 complaints, $500 for being late 5 times, and $1,000 for being absent 3 times. Your new total will be $500. John.
Why so much is deducted? Besides, I was never absent. Why? Why is my salary given all in coins?
You wanted your salary, didn't you? That's all there is. Take it or leave it. Just get lost.
Get lost. A loser like you is only worth these coins.
Do poor people have to die? Do the poor have to be humiliated? If I have money, I'll make sure to teach you all a lesson. Hey, watch out!
You can't even come up with $100,000. Stop dreaming of marrying my daughter. Get lost!
I've always seen you as just a backup.
A loser like you is only worth these coins.
Where am I?
You've been a good man for 9 lives. Your life shouldn't end here. I now grant you the chance to return to life, and you can have one wish fulfilled.
No matter what wish. Then I wish to be rich. I will make those who've bullied me before pay.
As you wish.
I'm not dead. I got hit so hard by a car, yet I'm still alive. Could my dream be real?
Marilyn! Oh, please accept this cent. Thank you for saving my niece.
1 cent for saving people. Do you think I'm a beggar? So many coins. I should deposit them in a bank. False advertising is everywhere these days. What can you buy with 3.8 cents? You can't even get a single candy.
Hey, isn't this my backup ex-boyfriend? Ryan? What are you doing at Gold Dragon Commercial Bank?
Do some banking, of course.
Don't be ridiculous. You're just a poor delivery guy. Do some banking here? Who do you think you are? I'm telling you. This is a private bank for elites. Only providing service for those with over $10 of assets.
$10? Are you serious?
Yeah. You poor guy. I bet you've never seen a $10 note. This whole life. Mr. Jones is different. He's worth tens of bucks.
Honey? So he is your poor ex-boyfriend, a delivery guy.
Mr. Jones, don't get the wrong idea. He is just a backup?
I've never even let him touch me!
Ha ha ha. Of course. I believe with your standard, you could never fall for a poor guy like him. He's probably never even seen a $1 coin, not to mention a $10 note.
Mr. Jones, you're absolutely right. After all, he couldn't even come up with 8 cents for the dowry.
How could he possibly have seen $1?
What? What on earth are you talking about? Who would have never seen a $10 bill? I have $50,000 of savings after all. You really shouldn't humiliate people like that.
What? $50,000? Lily, your backup is not only poor, but also got something wrong with his mind. Do you know what $50,000 mean? Even the world's richest probably doesn't have that much.
Alright, Mr. Jones, just ignore him. He must have been out of his mind. after I dumped him.
Lily Perry, stop flattering yourself. Who would go out of mind for you? Move aside. I've got business to take care of.
Are you deaf? This is a private bank for elites. They don't handle business for the poor. You, a loser, with no more than 1 cent? Get out of here right now.
Stop looking down on me. Who says I don't have 1 cent? Take a look at this.
What?
What?
$1?
$1.
No way! How could you have $1? Anyone here? I want to report him. Hello?
I'm the manager here. What happened?
I want to report. The coin in his hand is fake.
What? How dare you use fake coin that values much? Guards! Bring him to the enforcement team.
Wait. Don't tell me you can't tell whether a petty coin is genuine or not. Why is everything so strange today? Take a good look, sir. Can you tell if this $1 is real?
What nonsense are you talking about? Mr. Travers, my fiancé, Tim Jones, is a diamond member at your bank. Will you believe this poor loser? Or my fiancé?
I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. I need to have this coin appraised. After all, it's a huge amount.
Go ahead, Mr. Travers.
Tina, go fetch Mr. Charles.
Yes.
Forging such a large denomination coin can make you end up rotting in jail.
It's just a $1 coin. I have hundreds more in my bag. Is it necessary for me to forge it?
What?
What?
Hundreds?
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 Where's the fake coin? Show it to me.
Here it is.
This coin is real.
Impossible. I don't believe it. How could he have $1?
Miss, are you questioning my professional judgment?
We wouldn't dare. You are the most skilled currency appraiser in the city. How could you be wrong?
Where on earth did you get this big fortune?
Can $1 be counted as a fortune? Besides, we've already broken up. Why do I need to tell you?
You don't dare to say, huh? Then you must have stolen it.
What did you just say? Is it necessary to steal just $1?
Just $1. You loser. You still have the nerve to brag. Even if you deliver food your whole life, you won't be able to save up that much. Mr. Travers, I also think he stole the money. Call the police immediately?
You two scumbags. Get out of my way now. You are wasting my time.
How dare you call us scumbags?
You bastard.
Oh my God! So much money! This guy must have robbed a bank. Seal off the bank. Hurry! Call the police immediately.
What's going on?
What are you all talking about? This is all my money. Why is everyone making such a big deal?
Mr. Howard, please have a seat. This is the VIP lounge in our bank. No one will bother you here.
Mr. Howard, I have finished counting your coins. The total is $500 and has all been deposited into your account.
Okay, if there's nothing else, I'll be heading out now.
Mr. Howard, there's no need to rush. I've been told that you still have a large deposit of $50,000.
Yes. Oh. Look.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros.
Mr. Chapman.
Let me handle this.
Mr. Howard, sorry you have to see me like this. I've never seen so much money in my life. Ah, no, even the world's richest person has never seen this much money.
Mr. Chapman, you must be joking. 50,000 is really nothing.
Mr. Howard, I have a favor to ask. I was hoping you could deposit the money into our bank, could you? I'm willing to offer the highest interest rate.
Sure, no problem.
Great, please hold on. I'll take care of the paperwork right now. Oh, by the way, Mr. Howard, here's my business card. If you have any problem, feel free to reach out anytime.
Why is everyone behaving so strangely? Getting all worked up for just $1. Is that really necessary? And that bank president. He even fainted when knowing I have $50,000. What's really going on here? Get a great property. Just 2 cents per square meter. What's this new real estate selling tactic?
Hello, sir. Check out the property.
Whether it's real or not, I'll find out when I get in. Yes.
Please follow me. Sir, this is our newly developed .premium real estate project. It offers great lighting and landscaping. Besides, it's in a school district. Prices start as low as 2 cents per square meter.
Miss, are you sure it's only 2 cents per square meter? Not per square micrometer or millimeter?
Sir, please rest assured. Everything here is priced at market rates, no tricks, guaranteed, I swear.
Really?
Has the currency really lost value? I really become the richest man?
Hey, isn't the poor delivery guy I just kicked out?
Mr. Walker, why didn't you let me know you were coming?
Jane, hey, why are your sales center's standards declining? How come someone like this is eligible to buy a house?
Sorry, Mr. Walker. You stinky delivery guy. Why are you still here? Get out!
I brought this gentleman in. He's here to check out the house.
Hey, Shelley, you're still as ignorant as ever? Don't you see what he's wearing? He's nothing compared to Mr. Walker. He could never afford a house. No wonder your performance always ranked the last.
Who are you referring to?
Ryan. Others might not know you, but I know you all too well. Your salary this month has almost gone, hasn't it? You can't even afford a meal. How can you afford a house? Don't make a fool of yourself. Sharon, which one do you want? Tell me, and I'll buy it for you.
Honey, you're amazing. I want this one.
All right.
Sharon, you really have a good taste. The house you just picked is the best in terms of both lighting and location. Let me get a contract for you right now.
In this world, 1 cent is equal to $1 million. So now I'm a billionaire. Wait, I'm buying this house?
Mr. Walker, isn't he a delivery guy of your company? How can he take my house?
Ryan, don't overrate yourself. How dare you compete with me? I'll give you 1 more cent.
All right. Mr. Walker, no matter which house you're interested in and how much you offer, I'll bid 1 cent more. By the way, your company is in the Skyrocket, right? Is Skyrocket Building for sale?
Definitely. Skyrocket Building is now for sale, and its listing price is $600.
That's a bargain. I'm buying it.
Oh, stop bragging. Let me see how you are gonna buy the building.
Sorry, but for such a big transaction, I need to inform the boss.
Shelley, I've already warned you. Look at him. Does he look like one with $600? When boss finds out she's been tricked, you will definitely be fired.
Relax. It's just $600. Trust me, it's nothing for me. Feel free to inform the boss.
Hello, Miss Lane. A customer's interested in buying Skyrocket.
What? I'll be right there.
Shelley, tricking the boss with a customer. You're looking at getting fired.
Who dares to trick me?
Miss Lane, this customer wants to buy Skyrocket.
Aren't you the guy who saved my niece?
Buy card.
Holy crap. If you really have that much money, I'll call you Grandpa.
Remember what you just said.
Okay.
How come? There was money in there?
Didn't I say so? He's only a delivery guy. How could he have that much money?
Sir, what else do you need to explain?
Your name is Ryan, right? You do have saved my niece. But don't get greedy and ask for more. I've already given you $1. I can give you 1 more at most. I hope you won't bother me in the future.
So you were the one.
Who only gave me 1 cent? Do you think I'm a beggar? I thought you were that little girl's mom.
You. What do you mean by thinking you're a beggar? I already gave you 1 cent. You can even buy a luxury motorbike with that. For a delivery guy like you wouldn't earn that much in 10 years.
All right. I wasn't counting on that to make money anyway. Hold on. Let me make a call. Hello, Mr. Chapman. Why isn't my card working now? You didn't take my money, did you?
No. How could I ever do something like that? The issue is, your deposit is too large. It takes time to process. Where are you now? I'm on my way over. I'll help sort things out with my authority as a bank president.
Okay. I'm now at the sales center of Lane Real Estate. Get over here quickly.
Stinky delivery guy. You're not calling up some buddies, are you?
What buddies? You don't think I'm a swindler, do you? Listen here. The person I called is the president of Gold Dragon Commercial Bank, Mr. Chapman. Just wait and see. He's coming over shortly.
Who? Mr. Chapman? How could you possibly know him? You're merely a loser, a delivery guy. Miss Lane, I suggest you kick him out.
5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes. If Mr. Chapman doesn't show up, I'll have to ask you to leave.
All right. I'll count to 3 and he'll be here. Because I'm a very, very important client to him. 3, 2, 1.
Mr. Chapman, what brings you here?
What's up, Mr. Walker?
Nothing much. It's about that loan last time. It still hasn't been approved. I'm wondering if Mr. Chapman, you and I could do anything about it.
Beat it. It'll get approved when it's supposed to. Mr. Howard, anything I can help you with?
No way, Mr. Chapman. Do you have to be so respectful to this delivery guy?
Get lost. Don't interrupt me as I'm helping Mr. Howard.
I was just thinking of buying a building, so I need $600. But the POS machine rejected my card? How should I fix this?
That's simple. Miss Lane, could you provide your company's account? I'll transfer the money using my authority.
Does he really have that much money? Mr. Chapman has no reason to be part of his act.
Mr. Howard, it's all settled.
Thank you, Mr. Chapman.
Congratulations, Mr. Howard. Skyrocket is yours.
Where are you going, Mr. Walker?
It's a bit stuffy inside. I'm going out for some fresh air.
Really? Why don't I feel stuffy at all? I'm sure Mr. Walker remembers. Our bet earlier, right? You haven't called me Grandpa yet.
What? Landon, are you trying to weasel out of this? In Gold Dragon, integrity is the key when doing business. Don't you want to do business with us?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. I wasn't trying to weasel out. But why, Mr. Chapman? How come a loser like him has so much money?
What are you talking about? Mr. Howard is our VIP, the new richest man. Hurry!
Okay, I'll do it. Grandpa.
All right, forget it. If my grandson was as disappointing as you, I'd probably be more furious.
Grandpa, can I go now?
Of course. But Mr. Walker, starting from tomorrow, your company's rent will be doubled.
What? Doubling the rent? Grandpa, with this, there will be no profit left for my company.
Remember when you docked 80% off my salary? You should have seen this coming. Get out.
Landon Walker, how dare you dock Mr. Howard's salary? I declare all banks under Gold Dragon, along with its financial institutions, will stop cooperating with you instantly and collect all outstanding payments in advance.
What? Mr. Chapman, please don't. I'll go bankrupt. Mr. Chapman.
Landon Walker, what goes around comes around. Take the consequences.
Bitch. Why do you have to buy a house here? Or I wouldn't have come here. And Grandpa wouldn't have pushed me into bankruptcy.
You hit me? How dare you hit me? If it weren't because you were willing to buy me a house, why would I want to be with a pig like you?
Bitch, I'll kill you.
Guard, get them out of here.
Mr. Howard, I'll be off now. I've got business to handle at the bank.
Mr. Howard, here's the contract I prepared. All you need to do is sign here.
Jane, how could you openly steal my client?
Shelley, what do you mean? How could you say I'm stealing? Miss Lane has always said, doing business is about seizing opportunities. You were watching the drama. Meanwhile, I was preparing the contract. So in all senses, the deal should be mine. Miss Lane, do you agree?
Shelley, you're not quite sharp doing business. That's true.
I got it.
Don't worry. No one can take away your deal.
Mr. Howard, you mean...
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Miss Lane, I don't care about your company's internal rules. But for this deal, I want to credit it to Shelley.
This is your deal. Of course, you can have a say.
All right. As one of your company's major clients, I'd like to file a complaint about her. How should this be handled?
What? Please don't file a complaint. I apologize. I was being narrow-minded just now. I really need this job. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't just apologize to me. You should also apologize to Shelley.
All right. I'll handle your complaint. Jane, you're fired.
Great. I have one more request.
Sure. You saved my niece's life. I can agree to one more. Reasonable request.
I want her.
What?
What?
Mr. Howard, please mind your words.
No, you've wronged me.
I thought you were a decent person, but it turns out you're not.
Can you let me finish what I'm saying? Didn't I just buy an office building? I can't handle everything by myself. There's bound to be a lot to sort out. So I want to ask Shelley to come over, to be my assistant.
That's not up to me to decide. But Shelley did have a business admin degree. She's just right for helping you with this.
Shelley, are you interested?
I'm not really keen on leaving here.
How about this? I'll offer you double the salary. No, make that 5 times. Still not enough? How about 10 times?
Alright, it's more than enough. But I've only just graduated. I've never handled something like this on my own. I'm not sure if I'm up to it.
It's okay. Don't worry. Ability can be developed over time. But character can't be changed? What I value is your character.
You need to have faith in yourself. Shelley, I have a feeling working with Mr. Howard will be great. For your future.
Alright then.
Let's go, my dear assistant. I'm going to Skyrocket right now to make the handover with its previous owner.
What would you like me to do, Miss Lane?
Looks like Mr. Howard doesn't have a car. Go give him a lift.
Yes.
Ryan Howard, you fired one of my employees and then took away another. Good for you.
Mr. Howard, boss asked me to give you a ride.
No need, thanks. I prefer riding my e-bike. Shelley, let's go.
Stop. Do you know where this is? It's Skyrocket Building. Those not properly dressed aren't allowed in.
You know who I am? How dare you try to stop me?
You're just a delivery guy. What's the big deal about stopping you? You can't be in.
Excuse me, sir. Stop the violence.
Stinky delivery man. Don't hide behind a woman. Stand out if you've got the guts.
Shelley, step aside. Today I'm going to show him the consequences of hitting me.
No, Mr. Howard, it's not right to fight. As your assistant, I have to remind you. Keeping you safe is also one of my responsibilities.
Wow. That's something new. Nowadays, even delivery guys have assistants. Interesting. How much does that cost a day? Maybe I'll get one to show off too.
Sir, please mind your words. My boss is the owner of Skyrocket. We need to go inside to take care of some work. Please step aside.
Oh, is this your role? Chick, you're really getting into the character.
Mind your words, please.
Shit. Don't push your luck. If a delivery man can toy with you, why can't I, a security guard too?
Stay back.
Hey, isn't this my fiance's backup ex-boyfriend? Weren't you caught up by the police? How did you manage to get out?
Oh my. Could he be a fugitive?
What? You are a fugitive. I found a fugitive. Back up now.
Where's the fugitive?
Be over there.
Stop, my boss is the owner of Skyrocket, not a fugitive. Please stay back.
Oh, come on. He is just my backup. How could I not know who he is? Besides, everyone knows the owner of Skyrocket is Mr. Lane. How can it be him?
Exactly. Even if the money in the bank is truly yours, it's just a few $100. Do you know how much Skyrocket is worth? $600. How could a poor loser like you afford it?
If you think I'm a fugitive, just go ahead and call the police. If I'm not, I could sue you for defamation.
Fine, go ahead and sue us. Let me tell you something. Mr. Jones has just taken over Jones Group. He's now worth more than 1,000? He's here today to rent an office at Skyrocket. How would he be intimidated by you, loser?
Then you can leave. Skyrocket won't be rented to people like you.
That's not for you to say. Who do you think you are?
Stop.
Mr. Lane, you came just in time. An insane guy here is claiming to be you, the owner of Skyrocket.
Shut up. You must be Mr. Ryan Howard.
Yes, that's me.
Mr. Lane, why you shake hands with this stinky delivery guy? How degrading it is for you.
Do I need you to teach me what I should do?
No.
Mr. Howard, come with me to my office. Oh no, it's now your office. Let's complete the handover process.
No rush, Mr. Lane. I am now the owner of Skyrocket. So I have the right to decide who I rent to and which employee can stay, right?
Absolutely. That's your right.
What? You really are the owner of Skyrocket?
I told you so. You guys just didn't buy it. Tim Jones. From now on, Skyrocket will never be leased to you.
Fine by me. Jones Group has plenty of office locations.
If I recall correctly, Jones Group's current office location is at Sky Blue, right?
Yes, Mr. Lane.
Okay, get them out of there.
All right, Mr. Lane. I'll handle it.
From now on, all Lane real estate properties will refuse to collaborate with Jones Group. Also, inform the entire industry. Boycott Jones Group.
What? Mr. Lane, please don't. Mr. Lane, I was wrong. Please give me one more chance. Jones Group will go bankrupt if you do that.
Ryan, I know you still care about me, right? I'm begging you. Please give us a break. Ryan.
Get lost. Bitch, keep me as a backup. How do you even have the audacity to think I still love you? You two, get them out of here, and I won't fire you for now.
Yes.
No.
Mr. Lane.
Here are all the handover documents. Please have a look.
Thank you, Mr. Lane. Shelley, I'll leave you to handle them.
Got it, Mr. Howard.
Ryan, you really are a good man. That's for sure. You not only saved my granddaughter, but were also willing to train some newcomers with good character. And from what I know, you have shown bravery for justice many times, and even received commendations.
Mr. Lane, you flattered me. So, you're Moira Lane's father.
You just realized that? I'm doing business with Gold Dragon Group. From what I know, you possess a substantial fortune. If you're considering starting a company, I'm here to help.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Lane.
All right. If there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Shelley, if you suddenly get a lot of money, what would you do?
Me? I would buy a big house and bring my parents to live there. Then I'm gonna buy them the most expensive car and the most beautiful clothes. Take them out to eat the best food.
Then I'll go with your plans, but I don't just want to buy one big house. I want to buy several big houses.
Why? Can you manage to live in all of them?
Shelley, to be honest, my dream was to become a landlord. Now I have the means. Of course, I'm going to make it happen. First, help me choose some office buildings, shopping centers, and residential properties. As long as the price is reasonable, and they can rent out easily, buy them all.
All right, Mr. Howard. But if that's the case, you might want to start your own real estate company with purchasing and leasing departments. If you plan on developing real estate, in the future, you'll also need development and construction departments.
Starting a company is really complex. I'll ask Mr. Lane for help. Right now, the key task for you is to help me buy a villa. I want to bring my parents here.
All right, I'll do it now.
Okay.
Moira, what do you think of Ryan Howard?
Ryan Howard? I think he's just a nouveau riche.
You're wrong. A nouveau riche would never treat money like him. They may spend money like it's nothing, but deep down, they care about it. I really think Ryan doesn't care much about $600.
Dad? What kind of person do you think he is?
Could he be from a secret wealthy family?
What? A secret wealthy family? Is the rumor true?
Yes. In this world, there are. many secret wealthy families. They possess enormous assets and power. I had the privilege to meet one who came out, to gain experience. He is quite like Ryan, but there are some differences.
Dad, what's the difference?
The person I met is a collateral descendant. The funds he could access are not nearly as massive as Ryan's. I suspect Ryan might be from a direct line of some secret wealthy family. I hope you hang out more with Ryan.
Dad, stop it. This is just your guess. Sure, he's got money, but I won't sell myself out for cash. I'm all about real love.
Come on, you.
All right, Dad. Let's just stop talking and take a break.
Hello, are you Mr. Howard's parents?
Yes, we are. Who are you?
I'm Mr. Howard's assistant. He's busy, so he sent me to pick you up. This way, please. The car's been rented.
All right.
Didn't Ryan say he is rich now? Why can't he afford a car but still needs to rent one?
Mr. Howard hasn't had time to buy one yet.
Stop it. No more excuses. Just admit he has no money.
Cindy, don't get mad. Ryan's just an ordinary worker. Of course, he can't compare to your brother. I figure his boss must have given him bonuses, so he comes to pick us up to enjoy ourselves.
I'm not mad because Ryan's poor. I'm mad because he's not being honest. My brother's a big-time contractor. He even bought a 3-cent car last year. But I didn't see him hiring an assistant. Why Ryan need to hire such a foxy woman as an assistant?
That makes sense. When I meet Ryan, I'll ask him to fire her.
That's more like it.
All right, stop it. Talking about having the girl fired. Right in front of her. What kind of manners is this?
Old rascal, what are you talking about? Do you know how hard I tried to convince Cindy to come here to meet Ryan? Are you intentionally trying to ruin this?
If your family doesn't welcome me, I can leave right now. My brother just introduced me to some outstanding young talents. Who would be interested in Ryan?
Cindy, don't get mad. He didn't mean that. Rascal, apologize to Cindy right now.
You want me to apologize to her?
And Mrs. Howard, and Miss. Mr. Howard has already booked a private room at King Hotel. Let's head over there.
Yes, let's get going quickly.
Don't worry, Cindy. When I meet Ryan, I'll make sure to give him a lesson.
Ryan is really unreliable. How could he rent a van to pick us up? Shouldn't he rent a fancy one?
I'm sorry, Cindy. You know, Ryan is just an ordinary worker, with no money and hasn't seen much of the world. He can't afford to rent a fancy one.
Compared to my brother's 3-cent sedan, this one is way off.
All right. Please bear with it a little.
Miss, this isn't some run-of-the-mill van. This is a luxury business car. It's worth more than $2.
You lousy driver, how dare you mock me? Who do you think you are?
Sorry, miss. I wasn't mocking you. I was just speaking the truth.
Still talking back? Do you want me to? File a complaint to the car rental company?
All right, Cindy. Mr. Driver, just mind your business. Don't say anything foolish. Oh my. So fancy. Back in the countryside. We've never seen such a luxurious place.
Exactly.
Mrs. Howard, this is the most luxurious hotel in the whole city. People without status or position can't get in. Also, one needs to make a reservation first.
Nonsense. My brother once took me to Imperial Hotel. That's what people call luxury. Even its stair railings are gold-plated. How can you call this place luxurious?
Yes. You're right. You're just an assistant. How can you know more than Cindy? Her brother is a contractor and has got dozens of people working for him.
In some sense, Cindy is indeed right. Imperial Hotel is indeed the most luxurious hotel open to ordinary people.
Isn't that Ryan's mom? Tim is doomed. And Ryan has blocked me? Why not I start over from his mom? You're Ryan's mom.
Yes, I am. And you are?
Mrs. Howard, it's Lily. Don't you remember me? I'm Ryan's ex-girlfriend. Ryan even took me to your house once.
Oh, how forgetful I am. How could I ever forget you? Oh, Ryan called a couple of days ago and said you two broke up, didn't you? But why?
Actually, I didn't want to break up with Ryan. But Ryan... He...
What did he do? Come on, spill it. You're making me nervous.
Mrs. Howard, Ryan was seduced by some shameless girl. He doesn't want me anymore?
That's outrageous. How could Ryan do such a thing? Who's this shameless girl? Tell me. I'll back you up on this.
It's her.
It wasn't me. I've done nothing. It's her seducing Tim Jones first and then dumping Mr. Howard.
How dare you deny it? If she manages to hook up with that Tim Jones, how could she not want to break up with Ryan?
Cindy, who's Tim Jones? Do you know him?
Mrs. Howard, Tim Jones is the CEO of Jones Group. He's a big shot. My brother's got lots of projects from him. I once had dinner with him.
Oh, I see. You slut! How dare you frame Lily? Do you think I'm that naive?
Mrs. Howard, I'm telling the truth. She came back to Mr. Howard only because Tim Jones is bankrupt. There is no relationship between Mr. Howard and I other than employment.
Mrs. Howard, you have to trust me. I'm not lying. I just want to live a happy life with Ryan. It's all because of her that we...
Lily, don't cry. I'll back you up.
Mrs. Howard, no need for you to get involved. I'll set her straight for you. Still trying to deny it? I've been tired of you for a long time, looking like a slut and great at lying, a big shot like Tim Jones. How can he go bankrupt easily?
Why don't you believe me? Everything I've said is true. If you don't trust me, call your brother now. He does business with Tim Jones. He definitely knows about this.
Dare to mention my brother?
Get out, and if you dare to come again, we'll crush you.
Tim Jones. Mr. Jones, why are you here? Do you know who he is? How dare you treat him this way?
Shit, he's not Mr. Jones. He's nothing but a rat now. Everyone wants to get rid of him.
That's right. How dare you bother Mr. Lane? You idiot!
No, I'm not trying to bother Mr. Lane. I just wanted to ask him to give me a break. I'm begging you, please, let me see Mr. Lane. Get out.
Looking like this now? How can you meet Mr. Lane?
What happened, Mr. Jones? Are you really bankrupt?
You're Cindy, right? I know your brother is Brian Chase. Please, call him and ask him to lend me 5 cents. Just 5 cents.
Mr. Jones, stop this. Let me go.
Let go. Let go.
It's over. Everything is over. My family is completely ruined. Ryan Howard and the Lanes. I'll make you all pay.
Cindy, what's happening here?
I have no idea. Why don't we ask Lily?
Lily, Tim Jones is right here. Let's go ask him and see who's lying.
Let me go.
Where is Lily? Tell me where Lily is.
Let go of me. Tim. Tim, what the fuck are you doing?
Bitch, if it weren't for you, how would I mess up with Ryan? It's all because of you that my family went bankrupt.
Tim Jones. If you're a real man, go hit Ryan. Why hit me?
All right, bring him over. I'll show you what I can do.
I'm right here. Come at me if you dare.
Ryan Howard, how dare you?
How should we handle him, Mr. Howard?
I think he has lost it. Send him to a mental hospital.
Yes.
Go to hell, Ryan Howard. One day I'll get you.
Son, you're finally here. What should we do now?
Oh, it's fine. Just wait a bit. Lily Perry, we have broken up. Stop bothering me, or you'll regret it.
What are you saying, kid? Listen up. Go get rid of that shameless girl. Lily is a nice girl. How could you treat her like that?
What? Lily Perry, what did you say to my mom?
How can you talk to a girl like that? Hurry up and apologize to her.
What? You want me to apologize? Lily Perry, what on earth did you say to my mom?
You brat.
You. It's fine, Mrs. Howard. I also made mistakes in the past. Perhaps Ryan and I were just not meant to be. Please don't let me come between you two.
Lily, good girl, don't worry. I'll stand up for you.
No thanks, Mrs. Howard. I've got things to do. I'm heading out now.
Look at the mess you've made!
What's going on here? Forget it. Let's go upstairs and eat.
Alright, let's go.
Son, these dishes must be quite expensive.
Mom, we're rich now, if you like. You can have these dishes. Every day.
These are just ordinary dishes. My brother once took me to have steaks. The Wagyu beef there costs quite a bit. Never mind. You wouldn't understand anyway.
This is Cindy. Do you remember?
I do. The little kid who followed me around. But let me tell you something. Top-notch Eastern food isn't any cheaper than Western food. Take the meatball, for example. It's worth several pieces of Wagyu beef.
Ryan, what do you mean by that? Are you mocking me? I'll go then.
No, don't go. You're quite welcome here. You're always welcome in my family. Come on, take a seat. Come on, everyone, take a seat.
Shelley, take a seat too. Aren't you tired after such a long day?
Stop there. How can a servant sit at the table? Stay where you are.
Cindy, don't go too far. Come, have a seat.
Now I know. Lily mentioned earlier that you were fooling around with her. I didn't buy it back then. Now you're yelling at me because of her. And you let her, a servant, have dinner with us. Who do you think I am, Ryan?
Stop calling her servant. Shelley is my assistant, not a servant. Besides, do you think you're a princess, not letting the servants eat at the table?
You! Mrs. Howard, how can he treat me like that?
That's enough, Ryan. I've tried very hard to convince Cindy to come have a date with you. How could you treat her that way?
What? A date? Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I just wanted to surprise you. Be good son. Listen to me. Fire her right away and apologize to Cindy sincerely. Get her a gift to cheer her up. A boy should take the lead.
Mom, that's not what I mean. I mean, if you had told me earlier, I wouldn't have let her come.
What do you mean, Ryan?
What I'm saying is, our date is over. I'm not interested in you. Finish this meal and then get out. As for today's cab fare, I'm not going to reimburse you.
Just shut up, Ryan. If you still consider me your mom, apologize to Cindy now.
Don't bother. Ryan Howard, you've humiliated me. I'll make you pay for this. Hey, Brian, bring your men to King Hotel Room 8. Right now. Someone's humiliating me.
Miss Chase, I need to remind you, given your brother's status, he might not be able to get in.
Shut up. It's none of your business. How dare you question my brother's status?
It's all your fault, bitch. You ruined my son's great chance at love. Cindy, don't be mad. I'm asking Ryan to apologize to you right now.
Mom, come to your senses. Haven't you figured out what kind of person she is? Do you really want me to marry a woman like her?
Son, you're not thinking clearly. Cindy is the most beautiful girl in our village, and her family is the wealthiest. If you marry her, our family will be more respected in the village.
Oh dear. Could you please stop that? Ryan knows what he's doing. Besides, kids have their own destiny. Just stop worrying, okay?
You know nothing. Getting married is like a second chance at life. How can you not choose a great family? Son, listen to me. Get rid of that girl now, and talk to Cindy sincerely. Don't let my effort go to waste.
Mom, stop worrying about my marriage. The small wealth of the Chases means nothing to me.
Still talking tough, huh? Wait till my brother arrives. I'll see what you've got to say then.
All right. I actually want to see what your brother will do to me.
Son, are you trying to drive me insane? You're just a regular employee. How can you compare to the Chases?
Don't worry, Mom. We have money now. There's no need to be afraid of them.
Isn't this the silly son of the Howards? You really like talking big.
Brian! He humiliated me.
Okay, I'll help you get your revenge.
Oh my! Mr. Chase, my son is still young. He didn't mean to speak so harshly, but I swear he didn't hit Cindy. Please, be merciful. Just give him a break.
Mom, don't plead with him. I'll see what he can do for me.
Haven't you caused enough trouble? Do you know some people in our village spoke ill of them, and were beaten heavily by them? Quite a nasty scene.
What? Brian, how could you do something like this? Aren't you afraid of getting caught?
Ha ha ha. I've got connections and wealth. It's no big deal hitting people. No one here today can leave without my permission.
Brian, you're way too arrogant. I'm warning you. King Hotel is owned by the Lane family. If you dare to make trouble here, they won't let you get away with it.
Don't try to intimidate me. I don't think the Lane family would stand up for you poor folks. Get him.
Yes? Boss? What should we do?
Don't worry, let me see. Hey, little beauty, you're quite a looker. There will be no future for you if you stick with this loser. Why not stay with me? No matter how much he gives you, I'll give you double.
Dream on, Brian Chase. If you keep using violence like this, you won't get away with it.
Quite the firecracker, huh? I'm looking forward to having fun with you.
Brian, you bastard. How dare you do something like this?
I'll do whatever I want. It's not for you to meddle in, you little punk.
If you dare touch Shelley, I won't let you get away with it.
Still acting tough at this moment? Alright, I'll make it happen for you today. I'll deal with her, right here. I'll see how you're gonna make me pay.
No, Shelley. Shelley!
Stop it. Catch them all.
Yes.
Shelley, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Who are you? Why are you making trouble here?
Miss Lane, it's just a misunderstanding. Really, I'm one of Mr. Jones's subordinates. My sister got bullied by someone. I'm here to stand up for her.
Yes, I'm his sister. I can vouch for that. He was the one who bullied me.
You work for Tim Jones?
Yes, Miss Lane. How about you just let me go?
Dare to mention Tim in front of me? Don't you know the Jones family has been taken down by us?
What? That's impossible. The Jones is a large family. How can they be taken down so easily?
We Lanes can take down any family if we want.
Miss Lane, how about this? I've got money and I'll give it all to you. Please, just let me go. Besides, you won't refuse money for this loser, right?
Loser? Do you know the loser you mentioned just spent $600 and bought Skyrocket Building?
But that's impossible. How can he have $600? I've worked hard all my life and haven't even saved over $100. He's just a poor guy. How can he have $600?
You're such a snob. Mr. Howard, how do you plan to handle this?
Just be straightforward. Hand these people to the enforcement team and punish them according to the law. As for this jerk, freeze all his assets, cut off any project he's working on, and stop all collaborations with him. I want him to experience what real poverty feels like.
Ah! What's the difference from killing?
Killing is illegal. I won't do that. Besides, the excitement of being one step away from hell is more thrilling to you, right?
You...
Brian, Tim has already experienced it. As his sidekick, you should feel it too.
No. Ryan, I'm begging you, please let me go. Oh, don't you like my sister? I'll give her to you. Just let me go, okay? Hurry up and apologize to Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, I was just joking with you earlier. Don't take it personally, alright? I know you like me. I won't ask for anything. Let's get married, okay?
Get lost. You women are always so full of yourselves. Do you think you're a fairy and everyone likes you?
Please stick to the fact. Don't drag women into this. She doesn't represent all women.
Ah, sorry. You. Just tag along with your brother and experience being poor. Miss Lane, I hope you can. Have people keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't beg. And can only do the lowest level jobs.
No problem. I'll have them all sorted out.
Let's go, Mom, Dad, and Shelley.
Watch out.
Ha ha ha.
Shelley. I've changed my mind. Kill him and his sister.
Shelley, you're awake. How's the pain?
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Hey, lie down. Don't move. You just got hurt. Now you don't need to do anything. Just focus on recovering.
Mom, Shelley just has a few scratches. Why are you so nervous? Just apply some ointment. She'll be fine.
Oh my! That hit was really hard. It's not that easy. Good girl. Just focus on getting better. I've prepared some bone broth for you.
Mom, didn't you say Shelley was a shameless girl? Why you start caring about her now? I've never even tried bone broth before.
Nonsense. Things are different now. I'm not losing it. I can tell the difference between right and wrong.
Mrs. Howard, I'm really fine. I can be discharged now.
Really?
I'll take you to check out Mr. Howard's villa. See? I'm really fine.
Oh dear. Don't push yourself too hard. If you need anything, I'll have Ryan take care of it.
Mom, how could you? You're showing favoritism.
Hey Moira, these are your favorite tulips. I just got them delivered from the Netherlands. Do you like them?
What day is it today, Mr. Harris?
Hey Moira, today's our 2000-day anniversary of knowing each other. How can you forget such an important day?
Henry, I've told you many times, nothing's gonna happen between us. Stop wasting your time on me. Just leave.
Moira, I like you so much, and we are such a good fit. Our families are among the top 2 in the city. If we get married, it will definitely benefit our families.
Listen, Henry, my only criterion for choosing a husband is that we truly love each other. Whether we're a good match, or if it can benefit my family, I really don't care.
Moira Lane, one day I'll have you kneeling and begging me.
Mr. Harris, important news.
What is it?
According to our sources,
Miss Lane took down
the Jones family and a small countryside clan, the Chase family, for a man called Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard. Alright, I get it. Go get all the details about him.
Yes.
Dare to compete with me? Idiot.
Ryan, did you really buy this villa? It's so luxurious. You're really rich now?
Yeah, Mom. I can not only afford this villa, but tomorrow I'll also take you to buy a car and some new clothes. From now on, buy whatever you like.
Son, don't waste money even if you have it. You need to save it. Got it, Mom.
But there are things we just have to spend money on.
Mrs. Howard, your room's upstairs. Let me show you.
Shelley, be careful. Don't get your wound hurt again. Hey, Ryan, go to the market and buy some beef and bones. I'm gonna make some soup for Shelley.
All right.
Miss Lane, Mr. Lane is here.
Dad, what brings you here? Ms. Hughes, go make some tea for Dad.
No need. Ms. Hughes, could you step out for a moment? Yes. I need to have a word with Moira.
Yes.
The paperwork you did for Ryan, is it done yet?
Dad, you know how tough it is to get a development company's certificate. But it should be ready soon.
Pick up the pace. Don't let it delay Ryan's work.
All right, Dad. Your blood is me, not Ryan. I care so much about him.
Moira, it's almost time for you to consider marriage. You're my one and only daughter. About your marriage, I'll make good arrangements.
Dad.
Mr. Harris, new information. We're sure Mr. Lane wants to marry Miss Lane to Ryan.
What? I've been chasing after Moira for so long. That old bastard actually planned to marry her off to someone else. Am I not good enough for her?
Calm down, Mr. Harris. As long as they haven't officially gotten engaged, there's still a chance to change Mr. Lane's mind.
So what do you think we should do?
It's simple. If Mr. and Miss Lane find out Ryan is a debauched guy, they'll definitely call off the wedding.
Brilliant, Frank. Well then, I'll leave this task to you. You'll get a generous reward after it's done.
Rest assured, Mr. Harris, I found Ryan's ex-girlfriend. I can certainly get this done.
Hello?
Ryan, can we meet? I have something to say to you.
Get straight to the point, or I'm hanging up.
Hey, don't hang up. Ryan, I'm not sure if you remember. We went on a date at a hotel once. Although nothing happened back then, I took some nudes of you. If you dare to hang up on me, I'll send them all out tomorrow.
Shame on you.
Tomorrow, the whole city will see your nude photos.
What's going on?
That bitch Lily has... Never mind. It's nothing. I need to go out for a bit.
I'll go with you. Lily definitely has bad intentions.
It's fine. I'll go by myself.
Well done. This is a gift from Mr. Harris. There's more to come after it's done.
Please thank Mr. Harris for me. I promise I won't let him down.
When you're doing it, make sure you face the camera. It's best to get a clear shot of Ryan's face.
Rest assured, Mr. Harris. I know how to deal with someone who hasn't even held a woman's hand.
Okay, it's almost time. Ryan should be here soon. I'm leaving now.
Okay. Well, Ryan, even if you're loaded now, you can never compete with Mr. Harris. Have a seat.
Tell me, how much do you need to delete those photos?
Ryan, is there no possibility at all between us?
Ever since you dumped me and shut the door in my face, it's all over between us.
Ryan, it was all my fault. I really want to make up with you. Please give me one more chance. Ryan, it was all my fault to refuse you. I'll make it up to you now.
Hey, Lily Perry. Don't think you can tempt me like this. Just say it. How much do you need to delete those photos?
I really want to get back together with you.
Listen, Lily Perry, I don't have time for all this. Delete the photos right now.
The photos are right here. Come and get it. Hey! No need to rush. We've got plenty of time tonight.
Where are the photos? Give them to me.
There are no photos. I don't usually take nude photos of men. It's just an excuse, so that I can see you. Hello, all done.
What's wrong? Lily didn't do anything extreme, did she?
It's fine.
Miss Lane just sent over an invitation. It's for the party tomorrow afternoon. She wants you to be her date.
Date? All right.
Hey, isn't this Moira Lane? Are you at the party alone? Don't tell me you came without a date.
Oh, don't you know? She's all about her career and has become an Iron Lady? What man would dare to want her? What's the big deal about being an Iron Lady? It's way better than being someone like you who can't survive without a man.
Moira, women should at least act like a lady. A woman no man wants is totally pointless.
Exactly. In occasions like this, you're showing up without a date. That's just too sad.
Who says she doesn't have a date? I'm her date.
Mr. Harris.
Mr. Harris. I'm sorry. Really sorry.
We didn't know Moira is your date.
Mr. Harris, please show some respect. Who's on your date?
Moira, I only stepped in to help because I noticed they were mocking you. Having no date? Could you give me a chance to be your date?
Mr. Harris, I'm truly sorry. I already have a date. What?
Who would dare to be your date except me?
Exactly, with the Harris family's influence? I wonder who would dare to go up against Mr. Harris for a girl.
Exactly. The Harris family is the most powerful clan. No one is daring enough to rival Mr. Harris for a woman. Ha ha.
But I dare. Because I'm Moira's date. Anyone got a problem with that?
You're Ryan, aren't you?
Yes, exactly. I am Ryan.
Hey, you're just a nouveau riche. How can you compete with me? Well, my family could become what we are today only because we've worked hard for generations. Our business spans real estate, foreign trade, pharmaceuticals, you name it. How can you compete with me?
What's wrong with being a nouveau riche? If the money I have gathered in a short time is more than what your family have gathered for centuries, can I say your family line for the past centuries are all losers?
How dare you? You're asking for it. Let me show you something. I bet you've never seen this before.
Ryan, I didn't expect you to be like this. My dad must have been blind. Just you wait. I'm going to tell my dad so he can teach you a lesson.
Moira, listen to me. Henry, what exactly did you show her? What I showed her.
See, Ryan, after today, your reputation for being dissolute is about to spread all over the city. Without the Lane family's support, you'll have to die.
Well, I was wondering why Lily wanted to see me. Turns out you were behind it.
Don't point your dirty fingers at me. Ryan, you better think before you speak. When did I ever tell Lily to do that? Don't make wild claims without proof. I'll sue you for slander.
Fine, just wait. I'll find the proof.
By then, you will probably be already bankrupt.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? You'll know soon enough.
Hello?
Lane Real Estate suddenly wants to stop collaborating with us.
What? Don't get ahead of yourself. Keep things under control for now. We'll talk when I get back.
Hey, don't rush off so quickly.
Henry, what do you want this time?
If you leave, we'll miss a great show. Frank?
Mr. Harris.
Is everything ready?
Just give the order. Good.
Go ahead then. Yes?
Henry, what tricks are you playing?
Do you think that's all I got? Let me tell you something. Ryan, the show is about to begin.
Hello, Shelley. What? How could there be any issue with the company documents? Mr. Lane helped with all of that.
What should we do now, Mr. Howard?
All right. Don't freak out. Let me check with Mr. Lane first.
Okay.
Don't waste your energy. Do you think Mr. Lane will still help you after knowing your true nature?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't Mr. Lane help me?
Oh, you're really naive. Do you know why Mr. Lane is helping you? It's because he wants you to be his son-in-law. But now that this scandal is out, do you think you can make that happen?
What? Mr. Lane wants me to be his son-in-law? But he never mentioned it to me.
Idiot. He was just testing you. It's a pity you didn't pass the test. From now on, Moira is all mine.
Who said Moira is yours?
Mr. Lane, Moira, what brings you here?
Moira, let me explain. There's nothing going on between me and Lily.
Step aside. The thing between you and Lily Perry has nothing to do with me.
Ryan, please step aside. I've got some matters to take care of.
Yes.
In my opinion, Mr. Lane, Ryan is not worth your time. He's not suitable to be your son-in-law.
How do you know? I want Ryan to be my son-in-law.
Isn't that pretty obvious?
Obvious? Is it obvious to you?
No.
So they don't know. How do you know?
Oh, I was just guessing.
Guessing? You dare to use all those human and financial resources to frame Ryan and target his assets just based on your guessing?
How do you know?
Aren't you admitting it?
No, I never admitted to that. Mr. Lane, you're talking nonsense. Our families may have been close for ages, but without proof, you can't accuse me of that.
Henry, I really didn't expect you to be so disgusting. Do you really think we have no proof?
Even if you do, so what? What I did to Ryan is not illegal, right? After all this, your family will be left devastated. My family's been awaiting this day for ages.
Mr. Lane, Moira, What's really going on here? It's all my fault for dragging you into this.
It's not your fault. You've never faced the harsh realities of the business world. It's quite normal to be framed.
Mr. Lane, at this time, are you still trying to comfort him? You should really think about what you should do next. We've already started. Swallowing the assets of your Lane real estate.
Henry, don't get too full of yourself. You think you've got the win in the bag?
Why shouldn't I think so? Moira, the documents and formalities of Ryan Group are almost handled by you. Oh, you also helped with some contracts. Now they've all got some issues. Most of your assets have already been frozen. What leverage do you have against me?
I'll show you what I gotta take you on. Bring her up.
Mr. Harris, help me.
Just shut up. Stop yelling. I'm telling you, just be quiet now. Then you'll be alright. Otherwise, no one can save you.
Yes, I'll be quiet.
Why so worked up, Mr. Harris? Ms. Hughes has told us everything. Even what she shouldn't have. It's probably too late to shut her up now.
Damn it. What kind of useless informant have I hired? So what if you caught her? All those fake documents and contracts were stamped and sent out under your Lane Real Estate's name. Can it be undone?
Mr. Harris, do you think we're just figuring out Ms. Hughes is shady?
What do you mean?
Since you always know exactly where I am and start bothering me. I knew. You must have a spy around. After looking into it, Ms. Hughes is the only one who could be tipping you off.
Oh, now I get it. So you were using me as bait? Then you deliberately spread the news about Mr. Lane wanting me as a son-in-law, which led Ms. Hughes and Henry to act. Hey, Shelley.
Boss, it's all fine now. Lane Real Estate sent over another new document. The officials checked it and found no issues.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Wait for me at the company. Stay there.
No way you actually set me up with your scheme.
Not only that, there's even more excited for you.
Mr. Harris.
Mr. Harris, you're under suspicion for a corporate espionage case. Please come with us.
Frank, you sold me out.
Mr. Harris, I didn't. How could I betray you, Mr. Harris?
If it wasn't you, how would they know? I'm behind all this. I'm telling you, you're finished. Your entire family is doomed. I'm gonna take out your whole family.
Mr. Harris, let me explain.
Falsely accusing others is a graver offense.
Listen, I'm the sole heir of the Harris family. Arrest me and none of you will be left standing.
Shut up, or things are going to get tough now.
Thank you, Mr. Lane. You've done me a huge favor again.
No worries, actually. We're not just doing this for you. We're also helping ourselves. As the Harris family falls, the Lane family will naturally rise.
No matter what, I still owe the Lane family a favor. But honestly, your plan of making me the bait was pretty clever.
Actually, you're not just bait.
What do you mean?
Honestly, the idea of making you family wasn't solely to mislead others. It truly represents my sincere feelings. Dad!
Dad?
Haha. All right. Young people have lives of their own. I'll stay out of your matters. I'm heading out.
Listen, this is what my dad thinks. That's not my view.
Moira, there's really nothing going on between me and Lily?
Boss, I was really scared just now. People keep coming in waves. They're from all kinds of dock companies and government offices. I don't even know how I made it through.
You were doing just great, weren't you? Well done.
Thank you, boss. Oh, by the way, these are all contracts for acquiring office buildings, malls, and hotels. We've acquired most of this type of industry from the Harris Group. River Real Estate is now the biggest name in local real estate.
That's fantastic. I've finally achieved my dream of being a landlord. Easy money days have finally arrived for me.
Stop.
Dad, I just came out. Let me take a shower, okay?
Not a chance. Do you have any idea how much it cost me to get you out of the jail? Do you realize how much your reckless actions has caused our family to lose?
Dad, I didn't want this either. Who would have thought that old Lane to be so cunning and shrewd?
How could that old guy, with all his experience in the business world, be defeated so easily?
Dad, so what should we do next? We can't just accept this loss, can we?
You'd better behave yourself. Stop coming up with silly ideas. I'll sort it out. When the time is right.
When will that be? Tell me then.
Go back to your room. Reflect on your actions for 3 days. You're not allowed to go anywhere.
Well, Ryan, the Lane family, you made a fool of me and landed in jail. I'll make sure you pay tenfold.
Boss, could I take some time off to attend a class reunion?
Class reunion? Okay, I'll go with you.
Isn't that a bit inappropriate? You're not even one of our classmates.
It's fine. Just tell them I'm your boyfriend. Alright then, I'll go change, wait for me.
Boyfriend?
Let's take my electric scooter.
Boss, are you...
As a boss, I should care about my team. I just want to see if your friends are truly sincere.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, where's the meetup?
Imperial Hotel's VIP lounge.
Isn't this the hotel I just acquired? Let's go check things out undercover. Oh, don't call me boss later. Just call me by my name.
Alright, boss.
Okay, let's go.
Whoa! Where's that smelly delivery guy from? Waiter, come over here right now.
What's the matter, sir?
I'm having a class reunion here today. Why did you let that smelly delivery guy out here? What if he bothers my classmates?
Sorry about that, Mr. Quarles. I'll get rid of them right away.
Harvey, Ryan is my boyfriend. Why can't he come in?
Hey, Shelley. Jessica, it's Shelley. Weren't you the campus belle back in the day, and now you ended up dating a delivery guy?
So yeah. Shelley, why are you acting all meek now? Oh, honey, I remember you used to pursue her back then?
Yeah. Which guy in the class wasn't into her? It's a shame she didn't appreciate it. And now, she's with the smelly delivery guy.
Harvey, I don't think I ever wronged you. Why talk about me like that?
Never wronged me. You turned me down in front of the whole class, made me lose face, and now you say you didn't offend me?
Shelley, you rejected Harvey back then, just to advance socially and marry into money. Look at you now. Didn't you just end up with a delivery guy? Harvey is now the food and beverage manager at the Imperial Hotel at such a young age. Thank you for rejecting him. Now I've benefited from it.
Jessica, maybe money is your standard for choosing a boyfriend, but it's not for me. Ryan is my boyfriend. Whether rich or poor, I'm willing to stay with him.
Bitch. Fine. Then stick with your useless husband and enjoy the struggle. Waiter, get these two out of here.
Sure, Mr. Quarles. Please leave at once, or I'm going to call security.
Stop. Want to leave after hitting Shelley? That's way too easy on you.
Good. A lousy delivery guy. You've got quite the temper, don't you? I just hit a nobody like you. So, what are you gonna do about it?
What can I do? Of course I'll hit back.
Hey, punk, you dared to hit me, huh? Quick, call security.
Hey, Mr. Ward, get your team to the hotel entrance now. Mr. Quarles just got attacked.
You dare hit me on my turf. You're done for.
Ryan, maybe we should head back. Let's come back with the documents.
No worries, I don't think. I'd get bullied on my own turf.
Your turf. This is the Imperial Hotel, owned by the Harris family. The Harris family runs everything here. Who do you think you are?
Your status isn't what it seems. You didn't know the hotel changed hands?
Cut the bluffing, all right? The Harris family could control it all. Who would dare to take them on?
Mr. Quarles, who's got the nerve to hit you?
He's the one. Bring him down.
Everyone, let's take him out.
Wait! Ryan is the new owner of the Imperial Hotel. Not afraid you'll get fired for hitting the boss?
This?
What are you waiting for? Huh? Don't you know who the boss is? What makes you think? This delivery guy looks like the boss.
I'm sorry, Mr. Quarles. I'll take action now. What are you looking at? Let's get them.
Wait a second. What's happening?
Simon, this delivery guy hit me. I'm asking the security to help me get even.
That's not right, he hit me first. Then Ryan hit him back.
We're all old classmates. Why make it so tense? Shelley, I heard you're in real estate now.
Yeah.
It's pretty stressful in this line of work. My new company is looking for a location. I'll buy a building from you next time.
Wow, Simon, you've even got a branch office. That's impressive.
I'm now in charge of the Matthews Group, our family business. A building only costs a few $100.
It's not a big deal.
Just a few hundred bucks.
I've never seen $100 bill before. Shelley, you should really thank Simon. A building's commission would be a few bucks.
Thanks, Simon.
No need to be so formal. We're all classmates. Let's go.
Looks like Simon is not that bad. He's done well but still helps his old classmates.
I think there's more to it. I haven't seen them for ages. I'm not sure how things are with them now. Oh, by the way, what will you do about Harvey and the staff and security?
No rush. It's a confidential visit after all. Let's get all the details before we act. Don't worry. I've put a trustworthy person in charge of HR. His name is Tom Wright. When he learns the whole story, we'll take care of the troublemakers.
Simon, why are you being so nice to Shelley and her boyfriend, a delivery guy?
It's called courtesy before force. Shelley's got quite a fiery temper. Let's not be too forceful.
I see. Simon, do you want...
As long as you two cooperate, there will be benefits for you.
Oh, Shelley's here. Come on, have a seat. Shelley, Harvey, and I were out of line just now. Here, a toast to you. Please accept our apology.
Sorry, Shelley. I'll drink this first.
But I'm allergic to alcohol. I can't drink.
Shelley?
Shelley, what do you mean? Are you still hung up on what just happened?
Come on, Shelley. Drink this. And let's forget about what happened earlier.
Shelley, given their sincere apology, just have this drink, okay? After all, we're old classmates. Let's not make things awkward.
Shelley can't drink alcohol. I'll drink it for her.
Who do you think you are? What gives you the right to drink at this table?
I'm Shelley's boyfriend. Can't I take this drink for her?
All right then. There are rules for drinking for someone else. It's not like drinking alone. One glass isn't nearly enough. At least have a bottle.
Harvey, isn't that a bit too much? Who could handle an entire bottle?
Hey, don't blame me. I never forced him to drink. He chose to drink for you. Since you decided, you need to follow the rules. Right, Simon?
That's right. That's how it works. When you drink for someone else. Shelley, especially your boyfriend, his status is quite low. He doesn't have the right to sit and eat with you. If he wants to drink for you, he's got to finish this bottle.
You're really picking on him.
Shelley? Are you stupid? Or just naive? Can't you see that? Being poor and backward is why you're getting bullied?
I'm not letting you bully me. Ryan, let's get out of here. Hey.
Shelley, this is the Imperial Hotel. And I, Harvey, am the manager here. You think you can just come and go casually? Do you ever respect me?
You're the manager, huh? Soon you won't be. Hello, this is Ryan. Fire Harvey immediately.
What are you talking about? Did I hear it right? Simon Jessica? Did you hear that? A lousy delivery guy wants to fire me, the manager? That's ridiculous.
I hear that, honey. Is Ryan out of his mind and just daydreaming? How could he even say that?
I think he should be locked up in a mental facility.
It's fine if you don't believe me now. You'll find out soon if I can fire Harvey.
This is Tom, the HR director at the Imperial Hotel. Harvey, you're fired.
Honey, what's going on?
I got fired. Fired by the new HR director, Tom.
What? That's impossible. Who are you, really?
Scared now? I'm not someone you can mess with.
But Simon, you gotta help me. I got fired because you want... Don't worry.
I'm quite familiar with Mr. Lewis. I'll find out what's going on for you.
Thanks, Simon.
Hey, Mr. Lewis. Harvey, a classmate of mine and manager at your Imperial Hotel, just got fired by Tom, your new HR director. Can you find out why for me? No worries. Okay, I see.
I see.
How's that?
How's that, Simon?
Don't worry. Mr. Lewis is on it. How can a minor HR director not match up to Mr. Lewis? Besides, the Imperial Hotel and I do business together. Every year, we give Mr. Lewis several cents. He'll surely take my matter seriously.
That's great to hear, Simon. Hey, you. Did you hear that? I don't care what ties you have with Tom. With Simon around, There's no way you can fire me.
What if I fire Mr. Lewis too? Let's see what you'll do about it.
Ha, punk. Do you know who Mr. Lewis is? You want to fire him?
Do you have any idea who I am? Why do you think I can't fire him?
Go ahead, just try it. That you have ties to the new director doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. You do know who's higher up, the director or the VP, right? Oh, look how forgetful I am. I completely forgot. You're just a pathetic delivery guy. How could you possibly grasp such deep logic?
Good, let's try it then.
Sure. Let me tell you straight. Mr. Lewis is with the Harris family. No one in the hotel dares to challenge him.
The Harris family. Quite intimidating. Now I'm even more curious to try it.
Mr. Howard, Mr. Lewis requested to reverse Harvey's firing decision. What should we do now?
Bring him over.
How's that, punk? Is the HR director still effective?
You'll find out if it's still working.
When Mr. Lewis steps in, Tom will have to comply.
Hello, Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, please help me out. I can't lose this job.
Since you're friends with Mr. Matthews, you're a friend of mine too. I'll surely help. Tom, why did you bring me here?
Mr. Lewis, I just want to confirm in front of everyone involved. Do you really need to stand up for Harvey?
Of course. Listen, aren't you just the new director who just came on board? Why so much arguing? Just do what I tell you, or I can have you out of the board in no time.
Mr. Lewis, isn't that a bit too arrogant? I'm personally appointed by the new CEO.
The new CEO? That newcomer? CEO? Don't you think I can rally the hotel veterans and make his job unbearable?
Mr. Lewis, you have no clue about the new CEO's financial power and abilities, do you? Well, I just got the news. Mr. Lewis, you're also fired. Just pack up your stuff and go.
What? Fire Mr. Lewis? Impossible.
Fire me? Seriously? Who do you think you are? Do you really dare to fire me?
Of course, I don't have that authority. But the new CEO definitely does. Right, Mr. Lewis? You'd better stop struggling. Just accept the way things are.
No way! That's impossible! I'm with the Harris family. The whole top management is loyal to me. Who would dare to fire me?
Hey, Mr. Cooper. Call a board meeting right now to vote out the new director. Tom.
Mr. Lewis, you're really something. You're ignoring the new CEO's orders?
Who are you? Simon. Who is this guy?
Mr. Lewis? This is Shelley's boyfriend. Just a lowly delivery guy. By the way, he knows Tom. Harvey was fired by Tom.
I didn't expect your standards to be low enough to associate with a delivery guy. You even ousted a middle manager over him. But the board meeting is about to start. You're so screwed?
Okay, let's just wait and see. Let's see who's really in trouble.
All right, hello?
Mr. Lewis, the shareholders are all here now.
Great. Mr. Wright, the meeting is about to kick off. I assure you, this is your first and final board meeting.
All right, we'll see. Let's find out who gets fired at this board meeting.
Okay, let's get going.
Hey, Ryan. Mr. Lewis is heading to the board meeting. Why are you going too?
I'm sitting in. You not coming?
Ha ha ha. Ryan, you're really stupid. Ever seen a board meeting open to outsiders? All right, go ahead then. I bet you'll awkwardly leave in 5 minutes.
All right then. What if I don't come out awkwardly later?
All right, keep on bragging. If you get into the meeting, I'll drink this whole bottle.
Fine, you said that. Make sure you wait right here. You'd better all be here when I return.
Sure, no problem. Harvey, have security. Block all exits so he can't sneak off after being kicked out.
No problem, Simon, but this guy hasn't even mentioned what to do if he gets kicked out.
Didn't you just ask me to finish this bottle of wine? If I do get kicked out, I'll chug down the whole bottle.
Okay, deal.
Simon, should we slip something into the wine? To give that delivery guy a rough time?
Jessica, that's a fantastic idea. Otherwise, why do people think you're adept at outwitting others? Harvey, go to the kitchen and get some pepper powder ready.
All right, Simon.
Ryan, a mere delivery guy like you thinks you can oppose me? Wait to see how tough I really am.
We're here today to talk about dismissing Tom. As the new HR director, his reckless firing of Harvey, a middle manager, for personal gain is a serious breach of company rules. Any questions?
I have no objection. Tom never had the experience needed. He's not fit to be the HR director at the Imperial Hotel.
Okay. If there are no other remarks, let's vote by show of hands. Raise your hand if you want Tom fired.
I disagree.
How dare you? You're just a delivery guy. What right do you have to disagree? And what qualifies you to be on the board? Security. Who allowed him in?
Mr. Lewis, he is...
Actually, he's what? Didn't you know about the company's rules? Well, you're fired. Get out of here.
Mr. Lewis, I know all the rules, but he is really...
Shut up. One more word and you won't get a single cent.
Don't worry. I'll ensure you're treated fairly. Mr. Lewis, you're flaunting your power. One casual remark can shape someone's future.
Absolutely. You lowlifes don't grasp. The influence we have up here? All right. I'm giving you a chance. If you drag him out, I'll let you keep your position. But what? Aren't my words enough? He's merely a delivery guy? What's there to be afraid of?
Lewis, have you lost your mind? Hey, can you use your brain for once? Why does he, a simple security guard, dare go against you, a vice president?
Because he's dumb. He's stupid. And you're already fired? Why aren't you? Leaving the meeting room.
Who said I was fired?
It was a unanimous decision by the board. How could that be false?
Who said it would be settled with unanimous board approval?
Tom, are you out of your mind? The board did unanimously agree. Are you trying to overturn it?
The new CEO, also the chairman, has the power to veto, right?
Then why not invite him to use his veto power?
He already vetoed it. It's a shame you didn't catch on.
Tom, are you trying to say this new delivery guy is actually the new CEO?
Mr. Howard, here's your exclusive CEO Sam. Just got it done.
All right, I'm officially announcing the decision to fire Tom is canceled.
What? You? Are you really the CEO?
Exactly. I am Mr. Howard's assistant, Shelley. Mr. Lewis, you accept kickbacks, act arrogantly, and bully the weak. You've done so many wrong things right in front of Mr. Howard. Are you ready to admit your mistakes?
No, I don't believe it. He's just a shabby delivery guy. How could he possibly be the CEO? I'm calling Mr. Harris to find out the truth. Hey, Mr. Harris. Who's the new owner of the Imperial Hotel?
None of your business. Stick to doing your job well.
No, Mr. Harris. A newcomer just joined the board. His name is Ryan, claiming he's the new CEO. He's trying to get me in trouble.
What? Ryan is there? You didn't offend him, did you?
I'm scared because I actually did. Mr. Harris, is he really the new CEO?
Idiot, why did you piss him off? He's the one who has acquired many of the Harris family's businesses.
What? He's really the new CEO? What should I do now? Mr. Harris, please help me.
Shut up. I'm in lockdown right now. I can't even help myself. How am I supposed to help you? Why did you have to offend him? You're done for now. Ryan, you took my woman and my money. Now you're going after my people. I'll get my revenge.
Mr. Howard, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have offended you. Please show mercy. Let me off just this once.
You're begging now? Where was this remorse before? I've given you countless opportunities, but you never took advantage of it.
Mr. Howard, Mr. Lewis has worked at the Imperial Hotel for many years. No big wins, but definitely hard work. You can't dismiss him for something so minor.
Exactly, Mr. Howard. Sure, new leaders make a strong start, but your actions are causing board-level disruptions. Isn't that a bit much?
Fire him Don't worry. I'm not going to fire Mr. Lewis.
Good to know, Mr. Howard. Don't worry. We'll definitely put in our best efforts to make the Imperial Hotel successful.
While I'm not firing Mr. Lewis, I'll have him sent to the enforcement team for a full investigation. Let's see how much Mr. Lewis has embezzled over the years.
No, Mr. Howard. I'd rather be fired than be sent to the enforcement team.
Mr. Lewis, you just got what you deserved. You asked for it.
Mr. Howard, you can't act so overbearing, even if you are the CEO. If you insist on sending Mr. Lewis to the enforcement team, we'll all resign. We'll see how you handle the hotel then.
Fine, go ahead and quit. Shelley, call York. Have him send some hotel staff over.
Okay, Mr. Howard.
Mr. Howard, as CEO, have you thought about where this might lead? Imperial Hotel is a chain hotel. If you do this, stock prices might tank, costing you hundreds. By tomorrow?
Mr. Cooper, stock prices won't scare me. You think I care about those losses? What matters to me is getting rid of parasites like you from the company. All of you will be sent to the enforcement team for a full investigation. Those with issues will face legal consequences. Only those cleared can return to work.
We've received reports of you using your positions for commercial crimes. Please come with us.
Hey, don't!
Ryan, I didn't expect you to be so bold. With just one move, you got all those people in. Aren't you worried about the stock drop?
Not at all. A drop of a few dozen or 100 points won't affect me much.
Alright, only someone like you, with 40 to 50,000 in cash, can be this daring. Without a big cash reserve, even a small stock drop could cause major issues for our company.
Honestly, I'm not some rich fool. Removing those with hidden agendas will boost the business, and the stock price will rise again.
You do have a point.
Actually, I dared to do this, mainly because I have your solid support. Otherwise, who would help me? After firing them all?
Nice to know you have a bit of conscience. So how do you plan to thank me?
You decided.
Tomorrow is my grandma's 90th birthday. I need you to play the role of my boyfriend and send birthday wishes to my grandma. My grandma is making me nuts by nagging me about marriage.
Sure, no problem. I'll be on time tomorrow. I've got a few quick meetings lined up, downstairs. I'll be going now.
It's already been over half an hour. Why aren't they back yet? Did they just run away?
No way. I've told security to guard all the exits. If they really ran off, security would have called me.
Are they really attending the board meeting?
Impossible. Don't be kidding. He's just a delivery guy. How could he possibly be a shareholder of the Imperial Hotel?
Why not?
Where have you been? What took you so long?
Obviously to attend the board meeting.
A delivery guy at a board meeting? You've got to be kidding. Were you in the bathroom this whole time?
If you don't believe me, you can call Mr. Lewis to see what's actually happening.
All right, I'll call Mr. Lewis right now.
Simon, you really have the nerve to call me. It's because of you that I upset Mr. Howard. Just you wait. When I get out, you're toast.
You are really the CEO?
So, Mr. Lewis has been sent to jail and might be there for a few years.
No way, you can't be the CEO.
Stubborn fool. Harvey, I'm officially informing you that you're fired.
How dare you fire me? I'll fight you. Guys,
Simon, didn't you promise to drink that bottle of wine if I made it into the board meeting? Now drink it.
No, Mr. Howard. This bottle is... How about we switch to another bottle?
You didn't tamper with the wine, did you? Why is it so spicy? What is this taste?
Mr. Howard, they might have loaded it with insanely spicy chili powder.
I'm sorry, Mr. Howard. I was wrong. I'm willing to drink a whole bottle of wine. Please, don't make me drink this bottle. Otherwise, it might just kill me.
If I end up losing, would you swap out another bottle of wine? You wouldn't, and neither would I. You have two options. Either you finish this entire bottle of wine. I'll give you an hour to do it. How does that sound?
I'll take the second option.
All right then, guys. Hold Simon for me.
Mr. Howard, what are you doing?
The other choice is him. making you drink it all at once.
Please, Mr. Howard, don't do this. Chugging it all could be dangerous.
All right, I'll give you one more chance. If you two are willing to help Simon, join him and share the drink.
Jessica, Harvey, please, help me.
Simon, that drink is extremely strong. Plus, with all that fiery chili added, I won't be able to handle it.
Simon, I'm also too frightened to drink it.
I've paid you a lot, yet you can't even do me this one favor?
Simon, I want to help, but you've really lost your standing now. Why should we help you?
Yeah. Mr. Howard, we're wrong. I'll let Harvey resign voluntarily. Please just let us go, okay?
Turns out, you two are just opportunists. I was thinking of laying you off if you help Simon. But now it seems unnecessary. I'll make sure you face some tough challenges on your own.
Oh no, Mr. Howard. We're begging you, please spare us.
Mr. Howard, I'll drink. I'm willing to drink on his behalf.
Now it's too late. Guys, take them.
Mr. Howard, please.
Please let us go.
There are 15 minutes left.
Okay, I drink. Water. I need water. I finished it.
All right, since you kept your promise, I'll spare you. But your company's done for. Take him to the clinic. Don't let him die here.
Sure.
Were you riding an electric bike again? Didn't I tell you to buy a car?
Well, I haven't had time to buy a car. Plus, riding an electric scooter is not bad. No traffic jams.
Where's Shelley? Didn't she come with you?
What's with that question? She's my assistant, not my girlfriend. Why does she have to hang around me? Besides, today I'm your boyfriend. What's the point of bringing another woman?
Smart move.
Moira, what are you doing? Why are you with a guy who rides an electric scooter?
Who I'm with is none of your business.
Moira, I was just curious. Why are you so worked up? Are you really dating the guy with the electric scooter?
Yeah, so what?
Moira, what can I say? Grandma promised, the first with a baby. Gets the business, but couldn't you find a better husband? How can the Lane family's son-in-law ride an electric scooter?
What's wrong with riding an electric scooter? Why can't I be the Lane family's son-in-law?
Buddy, that's a bold question to ask. But the Lane family's been on top since the Harris family lost power. Do you think an ordinary person is worthy of the Lane family's daughter?
Honey? Why waste time explaining to a poor person? It's just degrading, I think. He's just a worthless freeloader.
Yeah, there's nothing worth discussing with a guy like that. Let's go.
Seems like your cousin and her husband don't think much of me.
It's okay. We don't need their approval. Hey, what are those with you?
Oh, this is a gift for your grandma. I can't show up with nothing, right?
You don't need to bring anything. My grandma is very picky. I've prepared a good gift for you. She won't settle for anything ordinary.
Hey, don't touch it. Be careful. This is quite valuable. I promise it'll impress your grandma.
Fine. If you're deceiving me, I won't help you again.
When have I ever lied to you? Come on, my dear lady.
Madam Lane, happy birthday. Moira, my cousin, ended up with a boyfriend who rides an electric scooter. Isn't that hilarious?
Is that true? That's so embarrassing. Would your grandma approve?
Of course not. Just wait and see.
Grandma, I'm here to celebrate your birthday. Oh, Moira, I'm so happy you came to see me.
Is this your boyfriend? He seems like quite a catch. Ha ha ha.
Grandma, here's the birthday gift I brought for you. Please open it.
This is...
Grandma, go ahead and open it. It's a painting of Pine and Crane by a famous ancient artist. I went through a lot to get this.
Wow, you really put thought into this. I absolutely love this painting. Wow. Wait a minute.
Grandma, don't let him fool you. There's no way. This is the authentic painting.
Ruth, stop talking nonsense. How can you prove that Ryan's painting is a fake?
Because he arrived on an electric scooter, the genuine artwork is at least worth quite a few bucks. Enough to buy thousands of electric bikes.
What? He showed up on an electric scooter?
Exactly. Given his struggles, how could he afford the original painting?
She's right, Grandma. He did come on an electric bike. This painting is likely a fake. Grandma, don't let him fool you.
Moira, are they telling the truth?
Grandma, even if Ryan came on an electric bike, it doesn't mean the painting is fake.
Nonsense. How many times have I told you and Ruth, when choosing a boyfriend, compatibility is key. See how well Ruth listens. Mike has a strong family background and stands out with his striking looks. Look at your choice. He came to my birthday on an electric scooter and brought a fake painting. How awkward is that?
Grandma, how about I toss this painting to save your eyes from it?
Hold on a minute. Are you sure to throw away an $8 painting?
Ruff! You such a poor guy on a scooter. Are you saying this painting is actually authentic?
Riding an electric scooter doesn't mean I'm poor, or that painting is fake. It's easy to check if the painting is real.
We can ask Master Hill to appraise it.
Moira, I can't believe you'd ask Master Hill to verify this obviously fake painting. His appraisal fees are sky high, and he loses his temper whenever he spots a fake. If he finds the painting's not real, he might blame the Lane family.
Moira, stop defending your boyfriend. He's not a good match for the Lane family. You should break up with him. Let Ruth throw the painting away.
Grandma, do you believe me?
You're my dearest granddaughter. Of course I believe you. I'm worried he might deceive you.
All right, Grandma, I trust Ryan too. Please give him a chance. Let Master Hill come over for an appraisal.
Okay, I'll call Master Hill right now.
No need to call, I'm already here. Mrs. Lane, I brought you a genuine pine and crane painting, wishing you a life rich with blessings.
That's great. Master Hill, that's really thoughtful of you. Haha.
Since Master Hill has brought the genuine pine and crane painting, should we just get rid of this one?
That's right. There's only one original painting. Master Hill wouldn't give us a fake. So this painting must be a forgery. Grandma, I'll toss it out.
You're right. Let's throw it away.
Okay.
Wait.
What, are you still going to argue? Are you claiming that what Master Hill brought is a fake? Huh?
Ryan, let it go. You don't know much about paintings. It's okay if you were deceived. I'm still holding on to Grandma's gift.
Don't worry, Moira. Just watch and see. Who said there's only one genuine painting?
What do you mean by that? There can only be one genuine pine and crane painting?
Exactly. It's common knowledge in antique circles. Well, it's no surprise you haven't seen these, being on a scooter and all.
Master Hill, what do you think? Let me have a look at this painting.
Master Hill, there's no need to take a look. Or do you think that the painting you gave is fake?
How could you say that to Master Hill? Hand the painting over to Master Hill now.
It's all right. Nowadays, young people don't seem interested in antiques, calligraphy, or paintings. It's understandable if they don't know. In fact, the pine and crane painting has been created by various artists throughout history. So, those are also considered authentic. Yes, it is indeed an original piece. It's much pricier than the one I gave you. Congratulations, Mrs. Lane. Another treasure for your collection.
I can't believe it's an original. Ryan, you're so thoughtful. Let me take a look.
As long as you like it, Grandma?
Young man, you seem really into antiques. calligraphy, and paintings. You even know there are several versions of this painting. Would you like to learn all about this from me?
Come on, just say yes. Master Hill is a leading figure in the antique world. His student title will simplify your entry into the field.
A penniless person diving into antiques? Just take a good look at yourself.
Exactly. It was just a stroke of luck. Master Hill, don't believe him.
I don't think this is any of your concerns. Young man, have you considered it?
Thanks for the generous offer, Master, but I've been pretty tied up lately. I'll find time to visit you.
As the youngest real estate superstar, with more wealth than the richest person, being busy is only natural for you.
What? You're the Mr. Howard my uncle talks about.
Yes, that's him.
If you're doing well, why the electric scooter?
I told you, what's wrong with that? It's just a way to get around. Besides, I'm too busy to buy a car. Does that satisfy you?
Yeah, sure. How could I possibly disagree?
Ryan, you're handling this well, far better than some people. You and the Lane family are well matched in status and wealth. I'm in favor of your marriage with Moira. The engagement will be next week. What? You disagree?
Well...
Oh, Grandma. Ryan's career is on the rise. Now's not the best time to get married. Let's discuss the engagement later.
This is absurd. Marriage and kids aren't things to put off casually. Besides, a marriage with the Lane family could boost Ryan's career.
But maybe I should just tell her the truth. Grandma, I'm sorry for lying. Ryan is not...
He's not what? Moira, I'm already 90 this year. I dream of the day I have a great-grandchild. You won't let me die without having that wish fulfilled, will you?
Grandma, but there's still me and Mike, right?
Seriously, you're still bringing up Mike? Haven't you had enough of his embarrassment? So what do you think?
Grandma, I've made up my mind. I'm getting engaged to Moira next week.
Oh, that's fantastic. Bring out the drinks and food. The banquet is starting.
Ryan, why did you agree to the engagement?
Mr. Howard is getting engaged to Miss Lane, right? They really are a well-matched pair. Given my background, how could I be a good match for him?
Please don't be mad. Have some water.
I don't want it. I asked you to act like my boyfriend. Why did you take it seriously?
It's fine. Engagement doesn't mean marriage. I just wanted to cheer up your grandma.
What are you saying?
It's okay. Even if we're engaged, we can still break it off. Let's make your grandma happy first. Once you find someone you really like, we can call off the engagement. Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something on my face?
Are you trying to say you already have someone in mind? Is it Shelley?
Oh, come on. What are you on about? Shelley and I are just colleagues right now.
Right now?
Let's just drop the right now. Moira, where are you off to?
You're not in charge of me. Who are you to decide where I go?
So, do you want to get engaged or not?
Well, finally the lockdown's over. Frank.
What can I do for you, Mr. Harris?
Hey, heard anything about Moira lately?
Well, Mr. Harris, the Lane family has invited all the major families in the city to Miss Moira's engagement next week.
What, next week? Who's she getting engaged?
Ryan, the one with 50 grand in cash. It's said that Mrs. Lane personally arranged their engagement.
Jerk! Moira can only be mine. Frank, find out where Moira is.
Got it, Mr. Harris?
Ryan, dare to touch my girl and you're finished.
Hey, Shelley, what's with the suitcase? Where are you headed?
Mrs. Howard, it's not proper for me to stay here. I've rented a place. I'm planning to move there.
Silly girl, isn't it fitting to think of yourself as a daughter-in-law to the Howard family?
But Mr. Howard already has a fiancée. To avoid his fiancée getting the wrong idea, perhaps I should just move out.
What, he already has a fiancé? How did I, his mother, not hear about this? That brat! He made a big deal and didn't even tell me. Now he's giving me attitude. Mrs. Howard!
Please don't be mad at Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard's fiancée is Moira, daughter of the Lane family. She's perfect for Mr. Howard. Much more suited to him than I am.
I don't care about how compatible they are. I still believe that you're meant to be our daughter-in-law. Shelley, don't worry. Don't move out just yet. I'll make sure it's fair for you, Ryan.
Hey, Mom.
Where are you, you little brat? Get back here right now.
Mom, I'm busy. Can we discuss it tonight?
If you're not back now, then don't bother coming back.
What's going on, Mom?
Shelley wants to leave. Are you going to do something about it?
What? Leave? I'll head back right now.
You little rascal. Think you can mess with me? You're not there yet.
Is that okay? I wasn't planning to run away. That's just a trick.
Shelley, that's called strategic deception. Take note. It could be useful someday.
Hey.
Ryan, Moira's in my hands. You have 30 minutes to get to the old factory in the north suburbs. If you're even a minute late, you can say goodbye to her.
Who are you? Why did you catch Moira?
It doesn't matter. If you don't show up in half an hour, you'll never see Moira again.
How do I know? You really have Moira?
That's easy. I'll let you hear her voice.
Ryan, don't come over here. They have lots of people. Don't come.
Did you hear that?
All right. I'm on my way over now. Please don't hurt Moira.
Turn off your phone now. Don't call anyone. I promise I won't harm her. No tricks. I can monitor your phone.
All right. Hello, Mr. Lane. Moira has been caught away. She's at the old factory in the north suburbs. Please arrange for her rescue. I'm heading there now to buy some time.
Okay. All right.
Why hasn't he come back yet? His phone is also off. What on earth is he up to?
Seems like Mr. Howard sees me just as another employee. Mrs. Howard, I'd better leave. Mr. Howard must be occupied with something. If I stay here, Miss Moira might misunderstand.
You're the daughter-in-law I've chosen. I don't care who she is. I'll let her go, no matter what. Make yourself at home. That's all you need.
Stop right there. Hands up. All right, I arrived earlier than you asked.
Can you release Moira?
Ryan, why would you risk so much for me? They're just a bunch of outlaws.
Moira, how can I stay away when you're in danger? Besides, it's all on me. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
That's not true. Ryan, just go. Leave.
Shut up. Keep talking, and I'll ruin your pretty face.
Enough. Don't be so harsh. A beauty should be cherished.
Yes, sir.
You're quite well, aren't you? I could let Moira go. But first, kneel and give 3 kowtow.
All right, I'll kneel.
Ryan, don't kneel. You don't have to. Ryan, why are you being so silly?
Can you let Moira go now?
Haha, well. I told you to kneel and kowtow 3 times, but that was just the first condition.
You. All right. So what's the second condition?
Crawl under my legs.
Shame on you.
We're just getting started. There are even more despicable acts to come. You haven't even seen it all yet.
Henry? So you're Henry, aren't you?
Since you figured it out, there's no need to keep the mask on. Take yours off too.
Henry, you took me against my will. My dad won't let this slide.
So tell me, if I took control of Ryan's assets, would the Lane family still be able to challenge the Harris family?
So that's your plan.
Did you hear that? I don't want to waste any more time with you. Transfer all your assets to my name now. Frank, go take the machine.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Harris, you're also aware that the process for transferring real estate assets is quite complex. We can't finish this, can we?
Well, I'm already fully prepared for it. Show them now. These are the staff who handle all kinds of real estate transfers. They've got the contracts ready. All you need to do is sign them.
Mr. Harris, the transfer documents won't be legal. Once I sue you later, you're done for.
Ryan, you're just too naive. Do you think I only planned this? You need to understand that no matter what you do, you're not leaving here alive.
No, Mr. Harris. I'll do anything you want as long as you spare Ryan's life.
Really? Why not call off your engagement and marry me instead?
Alright, sure, Mr. Harris. I'll do anything you ask.
Okay, everyone listen up. The original plan is off. Once he's done signing those papers, and send him to desert and monitor him closely. He must never come back.
Sure.
Moira, are you pleased with this now?
Yes, I'm satisfied.
I'm not satisfied.
You'll be alive. What else do you want?
Moira, marrying him will ruin your whole life. I'd rather sacrifice my life to ensure your happiness for the rest of yours.
Ryan, no. Please don't.
Next one. All right, everything's signed, so go ahead.
Hey, take it easy. Frank. Now, I need you to transfer all your cash to me.
Mr. Harris, there's over 30 grand in my account. That's quite a huge transfer. It might not go through.
That's not your concern. I've spoken with Mr. Chapman. He's made your card unlimited for transfers. Whenever you request a transfer, he can use his bank authority to get it approved.
Seems like you've prepared everything.
Of course. Do you think I'm a fool? Quit stalling and make the transfer.
All right.
Mr. Howard trusts me so much that he deposited such a substantial amount with me. Additionally, this fund has generated significant profits for me. No way. I can't betray him.
Unfortunately, the transfer request was denied.
What? Let me take a look.
Mr. Harris.
What on earth is Mr. Chapman doing? Hey, Mr. Chapman, what exactly are you up to? Why didn't that transfer go through?
Sorry, Mr. Harris. I'm not authorized to approve transactions of this size.
What? Are you messing with me? Didn't you say it could get approved?
You're mistaken, Mr. Harris. I've never dealt with this big of a transaction. I honestly have no idea why my authority is limited. It probably needs the head office's approval.
Oh, then contact the head office to initiate the transfer again?
I'm afraid that's not possible, Mr. Harris. Large transfers have daily time restrictions. Once it expires, we'll have to wait until tomorrow. Mr. Harris, I need to hang up now. I've got some things to handle.
Hello? Mr. Chapman, how dare you mess with me? Once I'm done here, I'm coming for you.
Good job, Mr. Chapman. You helped me stall for quite a while. I hope Mr. Lane can get here soon.
Hey, Lucas, pack up quickly. Grab a ticket for the next flight to Harbor City. Don't ask why, just do as I say. All set. All the assets have been transferred, and Mr. Howard's account is locked too. Well, Mr. Harris, even if you plan to get even, it'll be too late. I gotta run.
Mr. Harris, you see, it's not that I don't want to transfer, I just can't.
cut the crap. If you can't transfer it all, transfer half. Frank, go.
Yes. Mr. Harris, bad news. Ryan's bank card is locked. What do we do now?
Forget about the money. Kill him.
Yes.
Please don't, Mr. Harris. I'll do anything you ask. Can you spare Ryan?
If the transfer had gone through, I might have spared his life. But with over 30 grand in assets, it's too easy for him to make a comeback. I don't want such an enemy nearby. You guys get moving now. Beat him to death.
Yes. Go.
Stop. Ryan, run.
What? You? How did you arrive so fast?
This is what they call fate stepping in.
Luckily, Mr. Lane arrived just in time. Otherwise, I'd have been beaten badly by them. Of course, I also need to thank Mr. Chapman for helping me buy some time.
Henry, calm down.
Stay back. Everyone, stay back.
Henry, we won't move. Stay calm, okay? Didn't you like Moira? How could you think of hurting her?
Ryan, get over here. You replace Moira.
Okay, I'll take Moira's place. Don't touch her.
Ryan, don't come over here. If you do, he'll definitely kill you.
It's okay. I'm just a penniless nobody. I became rich just to save your niece. I've had enough of living the high life. Dying to save you is worth it.
Ryan.
Come on, Mr. Harris. Let me stand in for Moira.
Ryan, you're so dead now.
Go, save Ryan.
Hey, you guys. Get Ryan to the hospital now. Get the best doctor in the country for him.
Ryan.
What should we do with them, Mr. Lane?
Take out everyone here.
If you dare to kill me, my dad won't let you get away with this.
You think I'll let him off the hook? How dare you hurt my daughter? Finish him off!
You're awake.
You're awake.
How long was I out?
It's been 2 weeks already. I thought you might never wake up.
You missed the engagement with Miss Moira. Does that bother you?
Why would that bother him? We can get engaged anytime. I don't know why, but I sense some jealousy from someone.
Listen, you brat. The Lane family is coming to propose. You definitely can't say yes.
Why not?
The one I like is Shelley. Shelley is so nice to our whole family. Considerate, caring, and loving you dearly. What else do you want? Her status is slightly lower than that of the Lane family's daughter.
Shelley loves me. How did I not notice?
You're such a dunce. How could you not notice?
Ryan.
Remember, you must refuse. Mrs. Lane, why did you come yourself?
I'm anxious about my dear granddaughter's marriage, so I thought I'd check things out myself.
Come on, have a seat.
Now that everyone's here, I'll get straight to the point. Mrs. Howard, the engagement between Moira and Ryan didn't happen due to that kidnapping incident. So how about we wrap it all up and get them married in one go? Ha ha.
Mrs. Lane, they should be the ones to decide this.
All right. Moira, do you like Ryan? Would you be willing to marry him? See, Moira's on board with it. Let's pick a date and get their marriage settled.
Well, Moira agrees, but Ryan hasn't spoken up yet.
Ha 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 ha, Mrs. Howard. Don't say that. Given Ryan risked his life to save Moira, why wouldn't he want to marry her?
I don't think so. Ryan might have a better choice.
Mrs. Howard, what do you mean?
Come on, say it. If you won't say it, I will.
Mom, I need time to think it through.
What is there to think about? Shelley is such a lovely girl. Can you really bear to let her down?
I knew it. The person in your heart is Shelley, right?
Who's Shelley?
It's me. Ryan, can you come out for a sec? I need to talk to you.
Shelley, what do you want to tell me?
Ryan, I've thought it through. Miss Moira is truly your perfect match. You two are so compatible. You support and complete each other. And I'm a girl from a modest family. I am not good enough for you? Just say yes to marry Miss Moira.
Shelley, how can you say that? I don't want to give up on you.
It's okay. Miss Moira is so incredible. I honestly can't compete with her.
No, Shelley. You have your own unique charm.
Will you let me finish? I've been thinking a lot lately. I've made up my mind to be your confidant. And nothing more?
No, you can't. That would be too unfair to you.
It's not unfair at all. As long as I can be with you. Titles don't really matter.
But even if you're okay with it, I wonder if Moira will agree.
I'm in. Let's go. Just ignore him.
What is this all about? I'm completely lost here.